up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Talk with Kev. Today we're gonna do a little talk about Bronny James. Everybody that know me know LeBron is one of my favorite athletes of all time. So of course I had to touch up on Bronny. His son got drafted, LeBron James Jr. out of USC. I think it was with the 55th or 56th pick. I'm not really sure. Y'all can comment and let me know. I'm not really sure which pick it was. But I'm just give a little, my thoughts on it, how, just what I think about it. A couple people already asked me how I felt about it. So I just decided to do a little video on it, talk about it a little bit. So let's get into it. Bronny played at USC. I think he averaged maybe 5 or 6 points a game, something like that, something close to that. I didn't really keep up with Bronny too much in college. I kept up with him a little bit. But to be honest, it wasn't really much to keep up with. He came off the bench, and that's no knock to Bronny. We're going to get into that a little later anyway. But he didn't score many points. He had that cardiovascular situation, so he was down for a while. So how do I feel about Bronny getting drafted to the Lakers? I feel like we all knew that was going to happen anyway. To me, it wasn't a surprise. I don't know about y'all, but to me, it wasn't a surprise. We knew that was going to happen. I think Stephen A. Smith did a segment about it, nepotism or whatever. Of course, it was nepotism. Of course, LeBron's his dad. What you thought was going to happen? We knew that was going to happen. But with the nepotism thing, that happens on every job. You know what I'm saying? Like construction, any job, there's some form of nepotism. You know how like you're doing construction work and the boss might get his nephew or his son hired, even though they're not even qualified for the job. It's just kind of how it works sometimes. You know what I mean? But I feel like we all pretty much knew where Bronny was going to end up. It was in Los Angeles. Rich Paul was calling around teams. I can't really say if that was true or not because it hasn't come out of Rich Paul's mouth yet. At least I haven't heard Rich Paul say it or saw Rich Paul said it. But a couple of sources were saying that Rich Paul was calling around to teams saying don't draft Bronny. They only wanted him to go to the Lakers or either go play in Australia. But yeah, I feel like, do I feel like Bronny's ready for the league? Not quite. But do I feel like he has potential? Hell yeah. Yeah, I think Bronny has potential to be we ain't gonna go as far as say he could be a superstar like his dad. Because his dad, of course, to me, my opinion, y'all can come at me in the comments if y'all want to. Y'all know I don't care. LeBron is the greatest basketball player of all time. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? I think it's LeBron, Mike, and then Kobe. That's my top 3. And a lot of people give me a little heat about that, but I'm like, man, look, I'm 30. I was born in 96. Mike retired in what, 98? When he retired, I was 4 years old. I was 4. I didn't really get a chance to see Mike play. So, of course, LeBron is the GOAT to me. I didn't really get to see Mike play. And Kobe, we don't get into all that. That's another video. But we're going to get back into this Bronny situation. But anyway, do I feel like Bronny could be a solid pro? Man, yeah, he can maybe. I feel like his career can go, I'm going to say Austin Rivers. He could kind of do something maybe similar to what Austin Rivers did. Austin Rivers kind of bounced around team. And then he kind of rode his dad, Doc Rivers' coattail for a little bit, which ain't nothing wrong with that shit, man. My dad was a NBA coach or NBA player. Shit, I'm just being real. I ride his coattail too. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Bronny could be something similar to maybe Austin Rivers or, a decent role player. Do I think he'll be like a Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook? No, I don't think so. But like I said, I think he could be something like an Austin Rivers or whatever. And he could possibly be a superstar, man. We don't know. We don't know what Bronny's gonna do, you know. But I feel like he has a lot of room for improvement. I feel like he's gonna get better. I feel like we haven't seen his potential yet. Kind of like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, man. We have not seen their full potential yet. We haven't. Neither one of them. Y'all can comment, let me know what y'all think about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, but I do not think that we have seen their full potential yet. I think both of them gonna get better and better, and I think Bronny's gonna get better and better. I think Caitlin Clark's already a superstar. Angel Reese is she right there. She right there. But I put it like this. In my opinion, Caitlin Clark is a rock star. Angel Reese is a superstar. I put it like that. Bronny, he's not a superstar, but he's known because of, you know, the James name, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Nothing wrong with it. I feel like a lot of people tend to, I'm gonna put it like this. A lot of people didn't have a lot of stuff come easy to them in life, right? So people like Bronny James, Shedeur Sanders, Shallow Sanders, you know, people that kind of had that people feel like had the route easy, they tend to, and I don't know if they know, but they tend to have a little bit of envy built up to people like that. You know what I mean? But there's nothing wrong with that, man. If your parents in a high place, or, you know, they got some pull somewhere, use it to your advantage. Nothing wrong with that, man. Use it to your advantage, man. I wish Bronny all the best. I can't wait to see him play. I also told one of my friends that he might end up in the G League for a little while. You might see Bronny play in the G League. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I feel like us as basketball fans, man, we gotta stop being haters, man. Stop being haters, man. You know, which I understand kind of why some people say some of the things they say. But on the other hand, I feel like some of the things people say, that it's just straight up hate. It's just straight up hate. There's no logic behind some of the stuff they saying. There was another guy from USC. I don't recall his name, but he did average like 16 points, four assists, 3 rebounds, something like that a game. And people saying, well, why couldn't he get drafted? You know, but I'm like, it makes sense. It does make sense, because any NBA team would rather have a guy that averaged 16.4 points. I'm not gonna call it the numbers, but something of that caliber over someone that averages, I think Bronny, 6 points a game, 6.3 points a game, something like that. But hey, nepotism. You know, I mean, it's who his dad is. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. And we all know that. So we can't really hate Bronny for that. I mean, Bronny's still a kid. I feel like he does have a bright future. I feel like Bronny has a bright future. We don't know. We'll wait and see. You know, me with sports, I like a feel-good story. I love a feel-good story. Like, man, a lot of people hate Deion Sanders. They hate him, but I don't. I don't. I mean, it just is what it is. I want to see him win. Cause I love a feel-good story. Shedeur Sanders, I like to see him win the Heisman Trophy, and I'm an Auburn fan, but I would like to see it because I love a feel-good story. You know what I mean? So to see Bronny do good, I'm here for it. I like it, man. Ain't no hater, man. You don't get nothing for being a hater. You don't get nothing for it. You don't benefit nothing from hating on a kid. You know, more power to him. You know, he's in the league now. He's a Laker. Are there players that might have deserved it a little more? Yeah. I'll be honest about that. Yeah. But like I said previously, sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. Get certain things, man. If Bronny can stay healthy, I feel like just say if he does turn out to be a decent player, I think in his first year, I'll say his first 2 seasons, he may be average, because this is gonna happen. Anytime Bronny can play, oh, they're gonna get him in that game. They're gonna get him in there. LeBron's gonna make sure they get him in there. I mean, that's gonna happen. So I think Bronny might end up averaging somewhere his first 2 seasons, maybe somewhere like 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 1.5 rebounds. That's just what I think. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but that's why it's a prediction. I feel like a lot of people are gonna go at Bronny. Yeah, they going at Bronny. They going at him. I had a friend of mine tell me, man, Michael Jordan's sons didn't even make it to the league. They suck. This and that. Bronny better. I'm like, man, listen. Basketball isn't for everybody. Just because you got Michael Jordan's blood, it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be a good pro. It just don't mean that. Just because you got LeBron James blood, Scottie Pippen, or Shaq, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be a good pro because you have those genes in your body. We have certain players whose parents have never played a professional sport, and they make it to the league, they end up in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, man, listen, just because your parents are professional athletes or legendary athletes or icons, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna do that, and it's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? On this channel right here, we don't do no hating. We don't do that. We here to motivate, man. We here to spread positive energy. In this world we live in, man, we need all the positive energy we can get. You know what I mean? It's only one person in sports media I don't like, and I can honestly say I don't like Jason Whitlock. I don't like Jason Whitlock. It's just too, and it's not that I don't like Jason Whitlock. It's just that he's so negative. He's just negative. Every video he makes is negative. I never hear nothing positive from Jason Whitlock ever. So, and I'm not gonna say I don't like him as a person. I don't like his show. I don't like it. Because like I said, man, positivity is everything to me. But we'll end up seeing how Bronny James does. We'll end up seeing how his career develops, and I don't know, man. I think he can have a bright future. Just like I said about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and what's the other girl's name? Camila Cardoso, Cameron Brink. That girl, she tore her ACL. I hope she comes back strong. All of them, man, they haven't reached into their potential yet. They just growing, man. And not meaning to get off subject, but man, I love what's happening for the women's game with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Man, I like it. I like it. You know what I mean? And a lot of people forget that they're not kids. I'm not gonna say they're not kids. I think Caitlin Clark is 22, and I think Angel Reese is 22. I think both of them 22, or either Clark is 23 and Reese is 22 or 23. I don't really know. But think back to when you were 23 or 24. By age, yeah, you were an adult. But do all 22 and 23-year-olds make all the right decisions? Or do you feel like you're not at your prime in your life when you're 23? That's not your prime. That's not your prime. Man, some people don't hit their prime until their mid-30s. Yeah. Some people don't hit their prime in their life to their mid-30s. When I was young, I used to look at people in their 30s like they were old. And man, I just turned 30 like 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, man, I feel as good as I did when I was 16. Now 30 basketball wise, some people consider that getting old. You know what I mean? Like LeBron is what, 38 or 39, one of them. I think he's 38. And what he's doing at that age is amazing. You know, he's basketball older, but in life, 38 something, man, still that's young. 38 is young. But back to the original topic. Yeah, man, all these kids got a lot of potential. Bronny, his brother Bryce, what's Dwayne Wade's son's name? Zaire Wade. I think Carmelo's son's name Cayenne Anthony. Shador Sanders, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Arch Manning, Peyton Manning's nephew. Man, all those kids, man, ton of potential. Out of those 8 players, I can even go 9 or 10 with Shallow, and Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's already solidified, and as far as I'm concerned, Shador Sanders is already solidified too. Yeah, you can go in the comments and go at me about that. Yeah, Shador is solidified. Man, I feel like out of those players, man, 5 of them can end up top 5 all-time greats if they lock in. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. Speaking on, I just said his name, Arch Manning. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do at Texas. Can't wait. I can't wait. As long as he don't knock off my Auburn Tigers, I wish that kid all the best. I wish him all the best. And I know I honestly haven't seen much hate towards Arch Manning like I seen towards some of the others. And I ain't saying it got nothing to do with race. I'm just saying I just haven't really seen it as much with him as I have with Bronny James or Shador Sanders or Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, because a lot of people hate Caitlin Clark, you know. So, but anyway, this video was supposed to be about Bronny James, but I had a couple reference points that kind of proved some of the stuff I was saying about him. Let's remember, man, all these are kids, man. You know, they fresh out of college, man. You know, and I know us as sports fans, sometimes we can be hard. You know, we can be very critical, but sometimes we just have to keep in mind, man, these are still kids. You know, at the end of the day, I wish all of them the best. I wish Bronny James the best. Do I like the pickup for the Lakers? Yeah. I like them picking up Bronny James. I think nothing's wrong with it. I wish them all the best. And I hope everybody watching this video will like and subscribe to my channel. I got more content coming, man. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about everything. And man, I'll see y'all next time.